Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're diving headfirst into something pretty transformative.
Definitely.
Artificial intelligence and how it's, well, completely reshaping the world of writing.
It really is.
So if you've ever wondered how AI is impacting, everything from blog posts to maybe even books and how you can navigate this whole new era, well, you're in the right place.
It's actually kind of staggering how fast things have moved, isn't it?
It is.
I mean, we've rocketed past simple spell check. Now we're looking at AI that can, genuinely partner with writers. It's quite incredible.
Absolutely. And just to give a sense of the scale here,
Yeah.
some economists are projecting a huge boost to the global economy from AI, something like $1.35 trillion by 2030.
Wow. That's a massive number.
It's a huge wave.
Yeah.
And writing is right there in the middle of it.
For sure. It's not just about fixing commas anymore, is it?
Not at all. I mean, we're seeing AI tools now that can generate whole articles.
Right. Blog posts, social media stuff.
Exactly. Ad copy, video scripts, even complex technical documents. Things that sound, well, almost futuristic, but they're happening right now.
They really are. And, there are some pretty impressive tools already making waves. You've probably heard of them. GPT-3, for instance.
Oh, yeah. GPT-3, Jasper, Copy.ai, those names keep popping up.
Exactly. And they're not just like toys. They offer real value.
Right, because they do more than just grammar, don't they?
Oh, absolutely. They can analyze your writing style, help make it more readable.
Match a specific tone, maybe?
Precisely. Match a tone, help optimize for SEO so people actually find your stuff online, and even personalize content for different readers. It's getting really sophisticated.
And the fascinating, maybe slightly scary part is that this is probably just the beginning, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
We're likely just scratching the surface. The way things are heading suggests, well, even bigger changes down the road for writing.
Okay, let's unpack that a bit. The future landscape.
Yeah.
What are we really looking at?
Well, imagine content creation becoming like hyper-personalized, almost in real time.
Adapting to the reader on the fly.
Yeah, exactly, based on what they need right then. And think about productivity boosts. AI offering really smart, context-aware suggestions as you type.
Like a super-powered autocomplete.
Kind of, but much more integrated. We'll probably see these AI features built seamlessly into the writing platforms we already use every day.
That definitely paints a picture of incredible efficiency.
Right.
But with all this power, there must be some important considerations, ethical things, perhaps.
Oh, definitely. That's crucial. One big one is authenticity.
Right. How do we ensure AI-assisted content is trustworthy, accurate, not misleading?
Exactly. And then there's authorship. How do we protect creators' rights when AI can churn out similar stuff?
That's a tricky one.
And of course, the big question, how does the role of the human writer change? What does it mean to be a writer when these tools exist?
So it sounds less like AI is going to replace writers and more about writers needing to learn how to work with it effectively?
That's exactly how I see it. The writers who are going to thrive are the ones who embrace it, adapt quickly.
And figure out how to leverage AI while still bringing their own unique voice and creativity.
Precisely. Keeping that human spark alive, but amplified by the tech.
Okay, let's talk directly to, our listeners for a second. If you're a writer listening to this, how is AI fundamentally changing your role?
Well, think about the writing process itself.
Yeah.
AI can now automate some of the, let's say, more tedious stuff.
Like grammar checks, formatting,
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
Exactly. That frees up your mental bandwidth for the more strategic parts, the actual ideas.
And it goes beyond just saving time on the basics, doesn't it? I heard you mention data analysis.
Yes. AI can crunch huge amounts of reader data. This gives you insights into what people are actually interested in, what resonates, so you can craft content that really connects.
That's powerful. Personalized content, basically.
Very much so. Need a first draft quickly. AI can whip one up. It can even help optimize it for search engines right from the start.
Making your work more visible.
Right. And sometimes, AI can offer surprising perspectives, suggest angles you hadn't thought of. It can almost be like a brainstorming partner.
So the writer's role is really shifting then. It's less about just, physically typing words and more about being a strategist, a content creator who understands the audience, knows optimization, and uses AI to be more efficient.
That's a perfect way to put it, creating optimized audience-centric content. AI is a major catalyst for that shift.
Now, we all know writing can be tough. There are common struggles.
Oh, yeah. Writer's block, deadlines.
Exactly. Time management is huge. Research can feel overwhelming sometimes. How can AI actually help with these specific challenges?
Well, Take research fatigue. AI tools can automate a lot of the digging and fact-checking. They can pull relevant data, verify sources much faster than a human could.
Okay, that's a big time saver. What about things like maintaining a consistent voice, especially across a team or a long project?
AI is great for that. You can feed it style guides, and it helps keep everything consistent, maintaining that brand voice.
And audience engagement, keeping people interested.
AI analytics can show you what content formats are working best, what topics are hitting home. It helps you tailor your approach for maximum impact.
So really, from the initial spark of an idea, through drafting, refining, optimizing, connecting, AI can kind of slot in and help at every stage.
Absolutely. It
Yeah.
can support and elevate the whole process. And we're seeing this adoption happen everywhere now. It's not niche anymore.
Yeah, it seems pretty widespread. Who specifically is using AI for writing these days, and what are they actually doing with it?
Okay, well, marketers, for example,
Yeah.
they're using it to draft reports, generate ad copy variations, personalize email campaigns.
Makes sense for marketing. What about other fields?
Journalists are definitely using it, summarizing lengthy documents quickly, getting initial drafts of news stories, even analyzing data sets for investigative pieces.
Interesting. And in the corporate world, regular professionals.
Yeah, absolutely. People are using it to stay up to date with industry jargon, improve internal memos, draft clearer reports or presentations, write faster emails. It's becoming a general productivity tool.
So the common thread seems to be freeing people up,
Yeah.
taking away some of the grunt work.
Exactly. It handles the more routine, time-consuming parts, allowing humans to focus on the uniquely human skills, the storytelling, the critical thinking, the empathy, the strategy.
Right, the higher level thinking.
That's the core value add that humans bring.
Okay, so for someone listening now, maybe they're intrigued, thinking, all right, this sounds useful. How do I actually start? What are the practical steps to integrate AI into your writing workflow?
That's the key question, isn't it?
Yeah.
First step is honestly self-reflection. Identify your specific needs.
What are my biggest writing headaches? What do I want AI to do for me?
Precisely. Are you slow at research? Do you struggle with consistent tone? Need help brainstorming? Figure out your goal first.
Okay, got it. Then what?
Then you start exploring the tools. We mentioned Jasper, GPT, Copy.ai. There are others too. Many offer free trials. Play around. See what feels right for your style and budget.
Don't just jump on the first one you see.
Right. Experiment a bit. Once you pick one, spend some time customizing it. Feed it examples of your writing, define your style preferences. The better you train it, the better the output.
Good point. And then, crucially, don't just copy-paste, right?
Absolutely not. The next vital step is review and refine. Treat the AI output as a first draft, a suggestion.
Your expertise, your judgment, your voice still need to shape the final piece.
100%. Think of it as a really smart assistant, not the boss.
Okay, what else?
Use it for collaboration and brainstorming. If you're stuck, ask the AI for ideas, different angles, alternative phrasing. It could be great for breaking through writer's block.
Like having a creative sparring partner on demand.
Exactly. Then keep an eye on performance. Are your AI-assisted blog posts getting more engagement? Is your website traffic improving? Monitor the results.
See what's working, what's not.
Yeah. And finally, remember, this is an ongoing process. AI evolves constantly. Your needs might change. So continuously refine your strategies. Keep learning.
So the big message is, AI is a powerful tool, an enhancer, maybe even a partner, but it doesn't replace the writer. Your skills are still central.
That's the absolute key takeaway. It amplifies, it assists, but the writer steers the ship.
Which actually brings us nicely to something else. For those listening who are thinking, okay, I want to really get good at this, maybe even get recognized for it, what's the next step?
Well, for those looking to really dive deep, formalize their skills, and, frankly, get a credential that means something in this space, the AI plus writer certification from AI Certs is a really solid option.
AI certs. Okay, tell us more about that certification. Why would a writer want to pursue that?
It's designed to be comprehensive. Starts with the foundations, understanding AI, natural language processing, basically how these tools actually work.
So not just using the tools, but understanding the tech behind them.
Exactly. Then it moves into hands-on training with the leading AI writing platforms.
Right.
You get practical experience.
Okay, practical skills. What else is covered?
Advanced techniques for content creation, definitely.
Mm.
But also crucial things like using AI for SEO, making sure your content gets found.
Visibility again. Very important.
And dynamic content personalization, tailoring content effectively. Plus, strategies for actually monetizing these skills, building an online brand as an AI-savvy writer.
Monetizing. That's interesting. And learning how to talk to the AI.
Yes. Mastering prompt engineering, that's huge. Learning how to ask the AI the right questions to get the best results, it's a skill in itself.
I can imagine. What about the ethical side we touched on?
That's covered too. Ethical considerations, editorial processes in the age of AI, ensuring integrity. And it also looks forward, preparing you for what's coming next in AI writing.
Wow, that sounds incredibly thorough. It covers a lot of ground.
It aims to. And just to put the opportunity here into perspective, let's look at the market.
Okay, some numbers.
Yeah. Right now, North America leads the AI market share, about 28.8%. Asia-Pacific is right behind it, 25%. Europe at 24.3%. It's truly global.
Okay, widespread adoption.
But here's the kicker. The global AI writing assistant market specifically, it's exploding. The compound annual growth rate, the CAGR, is projected at nearly 27%.
27% growth year on year.
Yeah, 26.94% to be exact. And projections show that market reaching almost $6.5 billion. That's billion with a B by 2030.
$6.5 billion by 2030. Okay, those stats really drive home the significance, don't they?
They absolutely do. This isn't just a fleeting trend. This is a major shift, and there's enormous opportunity.
So this certification, it's not just about learning skills, it's about positioning yourself within this huge growing field.
Precisely. It's about becoming part of that future-ready workforce, demonstrating you have the validated skills employers and clients are increasingly looking for.
Okay, so let's bring this all together then. The core message seems clear. Writing is changing dramatically because of AI.
No doubt about it.
And for writers, the path forward isn't resisting it, but adapting, learning, and really embracing these tools to become, well, better writers, more effective writers.
Exactly. Amplified writers.
Yeah.
And for anyone listening who feels ready to really commit to that, to take their career to the next level and master AI-assisted writing, the AI Plus Writer Certification by AI Certs is that logical next step.
It gives you the skills, the knowledge, the credibility.
And opens doors to opportunities in this market that, as we saw, is just booming.
It's about becoming that AI-empowered writer who can really leverage this technology strategically.
Create more effective, more engaging, more impactful work in today's world. That's the goal.
So if you're ready to make that leap to evolve your writing, embrace the future, become a leader, we really encourage you to check out the AI Plus Writer Certification by AI Certs.
You can find all the details and get started over at www.alights.io.
That's AICERTS.io. Simple as that.
It really is an investment in your future as a writer, a chance to skill up, grow, and really thrive.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for joining us for this deep dive. It's been fascinating. Keep writing, keep innovating, keep learning.
Keep embracing the change.
And we'll catch you next time.